Hey, this is Carson Templin, and you are listening to Married to the Game, best podcast around.
What's up, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to another episode of your favorite show, Married to the Game. In today's Utah State episode, we have one of the best shows around. You heard our boy Carson Templin in the intro.
Thank you, KT.
Center of the Aggies.
Carson Templin.
Exactly.
That's our guy. If you know, you know.
Sing a song. It was a pleasure to meet him. He said he would be watching this too. So shout out KT. We'll speak very highly of you. Utah State basketball, 14-1, currently undefeated in the Mountain West. They play Nevada in about 3 hours. But before we get to that, yes, we got the new Utah State shirt purchased today.
Oh, very nice.
From the campus store. We got Kimball's Utah State shirt. Zach, you better have a Utah State shirt.
It's underneath, I swear.
He's got one on underneath. And so before we get to that, though, we're going to react to Utah State's blowout win of Boise State, 93-68. A little bit of context, though. Something pretty crazy happened on Saturday that you'll be seeing on Instagram soon. So Boise State came out on Saturday. I'm sure you've heard of it now. But if you're a casual fan and you haven't, this is what happened. Boise State came out, said, any and all students get a free ticket to sit in our student section tonight because Boise State sucks and can't get students to their games.
It was also still their break.
So I'll give them that.
Yes, but also
a little bit of lenient on them.
They've had problems with it before. Anyway, Utah State fans were like, well, it's only 4.5 hours away, so we're gonna go up. We're gonna support our Aggies. Yeah. Boise State came back.
Was pulling the fetch up,
not wanting to give Utah State a home court advantage. Boise State came back when people were already on the road and said, yeah, we're not doing that. You have to have a student ID from Idaho to get in tonight. And so thanks to the coaching staff, a bunch of the alumni, Utah State raised like $3,000. $3,500 of Utah State's very own money to get students up there. They stuck us up in the balcony, but it didn't matter. The herd had an entire section, about 200 students.
The herd was heard.
It was heard, and it turned into a home court advantage for Utah State, 93-68. As someone that was there sitting next to me, Zach, what were your thoughts about this game?
It just showed me two things, that Boise State is not the same Boise State as last year, and Utah State is not the same Utah State as last year. They are on another level.
Those are some wise words.
They are incredible. They're on a tier of their own right now in the Mountain West, and they're showing it. They're averaging all of their conference games. They're averaging 90 in them, like 92, or I had to check the exact stats, but it is
a lot.
90-plus points in conference play. And
93.
They've been holding teams also really well. That's how many
we scored that game. Never mind.
It's close, though. We're in the 90s. We're cooking right now.
Pretty freaking good. And shooting-wise, they can't miss. They shot 44% for threes. They shot 57% on just normal field goals. Even in free throws, they shot 76%, which is something we never see with the Aggies. So this is just like they're just on fire. They're killing it. And perhaps the herd is a true reason of why they're doing so well.
Yeah, and I mean, that's what makes the Spectrum such a tough place to play, right? Is that, we do have a really good student section. It creates a good home court advantage. But our guys just showed out, man. I mean, let's start with MJ Collins. I feel like we start every show with him, but it has to.
Give the man his praise.
25 points on 5 3-pointers. Dude is insane. Like, he is going to win Mountain West Player of the Year, and it's literally going to be the two finalists are going to be him and Mason Falslev, and he's going to win it.
Love to see it.
I've never seen someone do quite what MJ Collins is doing, from going to a misutilized player at a power program who just wasn't getting minutes, wasn't getting touches, into someone that just has an entire conference at his mercy. It's insane to watch. It's been really fun, Kimball.
I've been on his hype train all year, but he's phenomenal. Like, he's averaging over 20 points a game. Like, I don't care what league you're in. If you're averaging over 20 points per game, you're an elite player. And he is. I mean, he put up 25 in this game. He's cooking. Like, everyone thought Mason Falslev was the guy to get the Mountain West Player of the Year, and then his teammate comes up out of nowhere, and now he's going to lose it to his teammate probably. But honestly,
I mean, he's not far behind.
Couldn't ask for anything better.
He's going 15 points per game too, which is
Yeah, and to shout out
Not
Falslev,
bad.
he was 1 rebound away from a double-double against
16
Boise
and
State,
9.
so-
Not to
close.
mention he had 5 assists. So I mean,
Yeah.
he was distributing the ball really well
and
too.
a block.
And a block. And then Drake Allen had a huge game, 14 points, 8 assists. Hit some really timely three-pointers and really helped us put that away. Adlin Elamine, another great game, 9 points. He got a little bit slower throughout, but he also wasn't used as much in the second half because, A, we were killing Boise State at that point, but B, Gary Clark, really solid game, 6 points, 3 rebounds. Maybe didn't show up in the stat sheet as much, but his impact when he was on the floor was really good. And the same for our boy Carson Templin, 7 points, 4 rebounds. Dude's a dog. I was talking with the boys about it this year. Like, he has really, really pulled his weight for us this year. He
You
just
say 3 for 4 on free throws is also like really impressive.
Yeah, and I mean, just
Yeah, so-
every game he plays, it just seems like he makes the right plays at the right times for us. He's a big source of hype. He's kind of that spark plug. I mean, just a really, really solid game out of Utah State. Looking ahead, though, we've got Nevada tonight, 12-4 in the Mountain West. 12-4 total, 4-1 in the Mountain West. That's 8 p.m. on CBS Sports Network if you are not in our general vicinity and can make it to the game. And then we go play at Grand Canyon, who's 10-5 and is now 3, or I guess they're 10-6 now because they just lost to New Mexico last night. 3-2 in the Mountain West. That's Saturday. That is 12:30 p.m. on Fox Sports 1. So, Kimball, what do we have to look ahead to for the Aggies this week?
I mean, Nevada tonight's going to be a fun game. Utah State is just selling out more and more of its games. Student section is sold out for this game. It's going to be loud. It's going to be really loud. And Utah State is now ranked 23. It's about fetching time that we get ranked, but we finally are. 23, I didn't think that they'd put us straight up to 23. I thought we'd have to fight our way, but I mean, Utah State should roll, honestly, this week. Don't sleep on Grand Canyon, though. I know that they're this small team from a small conference, but I mean, Grand Canyon was a tournament team last year, breaking all of our hearts, beating UVU, keeping them out of it, but Grand Canyon has already walked in and is not the bottom of the barrel in the Mountain West. 10-6, 3-2 in the Mountain West. So that, like, I would honestly, like, both of these teams are on the higher end of the Mountain West.
Yeah.
So we can't sleep through these teams, but
And I mean,
they're going to be good.
just to
Good
bring it
games.
back a little bit before we get to Grand Canyon, to bring it back to Nevada, what's at hand tonight? They've got a really solid rotation there. Corey Camper Jr. is a dog.
Yeah, it is.
Elijah Price is a dog. Comer's a dog. Tayshawn Comer. Elijah Price has been playing really well lately. Chuck Bailey III. So they've got animals on that team. They've got guys that are ready to go. They just beat Wyoming 92-83, and Wyoming's a good team this year. They're really solid this year. They also beat Boise State, who, again, I don't think Boise State's as bad as people are making them out to be. I think they're just in a huge slump right now. They're obviously not as good as they were last year, but I digress. And so I think for Utah State to win tonight, they just got to keep doing what they've been doing. Just stay locked in. Don't get comfortable with a lead. Keep playing elite defense. Keep getting stops. Keep shooting the ball like you've been shooting. And, I mean, we're at the point of the season. I'll just go ahead and say it, that I'm not at – I mean, I know, first of all, I need to apologize to Utah State.
Yeah,
First
you
and
should be very
foremost,
careful with your words.
I picked Boise State the last game. I'll be honest. I did pick
Disrespectful.
Boise State.
Unbelievable.
Completely
Unbelievable.
wrong. Completely wrong about that. I thought they would be hungry. I thought they would be, fighting out of a corner. They weren't. They just got steamrolled again.
Not so fast, my friend.
They might actually be dead. And then,
Not so fast.
I mean, I'm just not at a point anymore where I can pick against Utah State, especially at home. I think, Grand Canyon just got steamrolled last night by New Mexico. So I think Grand Canyon's good. I think you can't sleep on them. But as far as the Aggies go, I would pick them to win both their
Dude, who
games
would
this
have
week.
thought that New Mexico would be anything this year?
I thought they were going to
Both
be
in
really
football
bad.
and
I
basketball.
thought they were
Yeah.
going to be really bad.
Like-
Football, I thought they'd be okay. I mean,
Shocking, man. They
Some
like
big
they
almost-
surprises.
lost. Yeah, I thought
They've
basketball was
lost
going to be
so
tough.
much, and like they're doing good.
They just turned around and rebuilt.
Coach,
So,
star player,
Yeah.
everything's holding together still.
But yeah, against Nevada tonight, give me Utah State by 20. Like,
Oh,
I think
wow.
it's a big
Ooh,
win.
okay.
We average 10 more points per game than they do and allow 10 less. And I think that happens in the Spectrum tonight.
Very well.
That's
Give me
true.
Utah State by 20 at
And I think
least.
that's the thing about Utah State. If you play for the team, if Carson Templin share this with you, or if you are him, you can just turn this off now.
But we still love you.
we still love
The
you.
spread is about
I
14
do,
and a
I
half
do,
points again,
I
so
do.
beware.
I would say, obviously, there's got to be some point at like this season that we lose again. I mean,
Yeah,
it's
likely.
just it's. I
I
know.
don't see it as this one.
Well, I
think-
don't think it's going to be this one either. But I do think later on down the road we might drop a game or two
Definitely.
here
So
or
New
somewhere.
Mexico,
You know?
San Diego State.
I mean, it happens.
sure one
you
of them
know,
gets us wins.
even one of those like sneaky, dangerous teams like UNLV or Wyoming could get us.
yeah.
And so I don't think Utah State is going to go undefeated from here on out. But they're playing really well right now, and I do think they'll get through this week with a 16-1 record and be 7-0 in the conference.
Yeah.
Zach, what are your predictions for this week?
Yeah, I think Nevada is a very balanced team. They've got 3 guys that average over 10 points a game. They've got 15, 13, and 12 coming from their top scorers, and then everyone else, there's a
Bit of a downturn after that.
a little bit, but 4 or 5 guys average at least 6. So, I mean, they distribute the ball. They can score with multiple angles. We were talking about Corey Camper. He just scored
He's good.
31 against Wyoming.
As
so
traded,
he's
put up
coming off
31
a big
against them.
game. Expect a lot of I guess a lot of movement, a lot of focus through him, but they'll move the ball around. But I think Kimball really said the main stats to look at. The defense for Utah State, better. The offense, better. I think it's a good team. Nevada's a good team this year, but they're not a great team. They're not like Utah State, so I think Utah State's going to be able to show them what's up. And they're back in the herd now, fully staffed with all the students. So we're ready. We're ready to roll.
We're ready to roll. We're ready
It's
to roll.
gonna be a beatdown.
Yeah, I mean, you already know my pick against Nevada. Give me Utah State, but give me Utah State on Grand Canyon as well. I think the Grand Canyon game is going to be a trap game, just where they're a no-name, right? And I think we're going to be high off of multiple dominant wins in a row, and we travel on the road, and I don't think we lose, but I think that's a much closer game. So really look for that game. And I'm always big on Grand Canyon Hate Week. Frick those guys! I will never forgive them for beating UVU
Homie
last
does
year.
not like the Lopes.
Not a fan. Not one bit.
It's time to go lope hunting on Saturday for
And
sure.
Utah State most definitely will.
And we have a little bit of extra time because we don't really have much to get to in the way of Utah State football. And so I was talking with Eli and Matt about it earlier. Producer Eli over there. Eli, give a little wave to us.
Hi.
You can hear him back
What a
there.
dog.
You know what? Get on camera. We let Matt get on camera. Probably take your headphones off.
Hi, Mom.
Yes, sir.
He is podcast famous now.
Podcast.
Would you look at that? Woke up a nobody and
Face
going home with
reveal.
somebody. Just kidding. Eli's not a nobody. We love producer Eli over here at Married to the Game. Trust me, we pay him. We compensate him in Diet Mountain Dew.
Oh yeah.
Anyway, I was going to say Utah State student section and Grand Canyon student section got in a little bit of a fight on Twitter today. Grand Canyon students are already camping out for the Utah State game on Saturday
No way.
because this is their Super Bowl. They don't have anything else good to look forward to.
That's true.
That's all they've got.
And like they were talking about like, oh yeah, the Havoc. I guess that's what they call themselves. Stupid name. And they're like, we do it better than the Herd. And it's like, first of all, no one does it better than the Herd. Second of all,
Not even BYU in basketball. You heard me.
Someone remind them that
Herd with an emphasis on
Herd.
H-U-R-D. That is.
H-U-R-D.
Someone have to know that they're new here and they're the freshmen, they're the rookie. Like they have to earn their place. They can't just walk in here
Exactly.
and, be
And
like,
they think they're
"We're the
nuts
best."
because they do things like drink alcohol.
They're just
and
the little guys.
they're just little guys.
and they're gonna find that out.
Exactly. And some guy brought up, he's like, y'all, Zach, check the weather in Phoenix this week. Give us
Let's
a Phoenix
see.
forecast.
Phoenix, Arizona weather. We're looking at a
Bro,
nice
it's 73 degrees there right now. It is not
73
hard to camp out in 73-degree weather.
Oh, no,
Come
it's
over here
not.
when your boys are camping out in February before a game against San Diego State when it's 15 degrees outside at night, and we'll talk.
Single digit.
Single digits,
feels good.
actually.
15.
Yeah, so the Herd, way better than the Havoc, if they can even call themselves that. We're going to go down there on, MJ Collins has an abbreviation, an acronym he likes to use, BTA. So, MJ, you're watching this.
There you go.
We need you to bring that same energy. We know you will.
BT.
However, if you want to see MJ Collins BTA some more people with some of his friends on the Utah State basketball
Take
team,
over your track.
make sure you hit subscribe. Make sure you hit the bell to know when we post, because we are just the biggest Utah State fans in the world, and we want to see them go all the way to a national championship this year. So if you want to be here with us through it all,
Exactly.
Give
make
us
sure
that
to hit
sixth
that
seed in
button
the tournament.
and make sure to comment why you love MJ Collins and Mason Falslev and Carson Templin and the rest of the gang. And we'll see you in the next Utah State episode. Talk to you later.